Hey guys, I am going to do a reading to see where your energy is, see what what you got going on. I think right now I'm going to pull from the untold heart of the, untold truths of the heart to see what and who you're dealing with when it comes to your untold truths. Intimacy, closeness, sexuality, seclusion, emotional whirlwind, affected, dramatic, and unstable. So this is the type of person that you've been dealing with. There's an apology that's happening, return, forgiveness, and gifts, and deja vu, past life karmic lessons and repeated patterns. One day, someday, somewhere, in another time is what you are dealing with. So if this resonates with you, please like the video. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If this isn't for you, sit back and listen and hang out with us and see the type of energies that we have, and that's it. Yeah, so if you want to support my channel and you're looking for a personal read, the link will be in the description box, or I'll put it up here, somewhere. But also, if you want to purchase a cup, and remember that you're an asset, not a liability. Or if you just want to have coffee with me, the Phoenix Empath Intuitive, I personally make these cups. Well, my nephew presses them, but I made the design and he puts them on there for you guys to enjoy. I feel like it's a little bit easier when it comes to me sending out my love and my energy to you guys. And you can remember that you're an asset, not a liability. So far, we have isolated, detached, a lack of trust, and lack of generosity comes out. We also have unimaginative, takes things too seriously, orthodox, hard to adapt. So we have the moon energy is here. I could have swore I saw another card. The moon energy says, it says the moon. It says peacemaker, creative, adaptable, considerate, psychic, and intuitive. So this could be your energy, or this could be how you're feeling when it comes to person, place, thing, or situation. I thought that a card flew over, but I guess it didn't. So there you have it. Let's see. I'll pull one more card and then we'll go ahead and start with the reading. So this is a person that you were intimate with, somebody who put you on a whirlwind. They're unstable, dramatic, and yeah, Libra energy is here. So this could be a Libra that you're dealing with. The intuition when it comes to Libras are what am I trying to say? Why am I? Oh, sorry. When it comes to Libra is justice, So it says popular, charismatic, sociable, balanced, fluent speaker. When out of balance, will be a complainer, self-indulgent, and indecisive. So that's the energy that you're dealing with. But swift is happening. So the apology can be coming swift. Yeah, there you have it. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If this isn't for you, then it's not for you, and it's okay. I'm gonna pull now from the Yin and Yang deck. The Other Side of the Game is owned by Erykah Badu. Whew. Hold on. What you gonna do when they come for you? At least, you know what? The last two reads that I've done, Erykah Badu, Next Lifetime was on, and it was about dealing with the air sign or Capricorn as well. So maybe that will resonate with you if you're dealing with the Libra, or if this is Libra that you're dealing with. You could have Libra in your chart. This could be somebody who has Libra in their chart. So don't too much pay attention to the signs. If this energy grabs you, it grabs you. So we're in the present moment. We're grateful for the present moment. You're abundant. There is communication happening. We already said that because the apologies is there, and there's messages that are here. Messages comes out twice. So here we go. Let's see. Yeah, we have air energy comes out again. So distance, retreat, time out. We have air energy here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, messages and dreams. So deja vu, past life energy. But there is, again, with the read that came out the other day, it was, I think, was it the other day? It was Talking to the Moon, by Bruno Mars. So again, this person is having messages and dreaming about you because you guys are in separation, but there is going to be travel and communication here, external. There could have been third party energy, and that's why they're apologizing again underneath here. So the third party energy apology shows its face twice. So, and communication shows its face twice. So something about the uneasy, takes things too seriously, unimaginative, hard to adapt is because of something they say This is what I'm used to. No, it's not what you're used to. It's bullshit if you ask me. So that is the energy that's here. I'm going to go ahead and pull tarot now to see what we got going on. You know, again, if this story resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But there will be some type of apology and communication. If you're dealing with the Libra or air energy, King of Cups comes out. I was trying to see if my cards are in reverse. The King of Cups comes out. Remember, only love, compassion, and understanding can truly bring you the happiness and tranquility that you seek. These cards flew out. You've reached a plateau and been disconnected from this energy. And you don't care if the communication comes, because the communication card is in the reverse. I'm not going to say you don't care, but you know, it's like uncertainty. You don't know when it's going to happen, because it's always miscommunication, and there is always frustration when it comes to dealing with this person, this air energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Libra comes out, and then so does air energy comes out. But you reach a plateau when it comes to this, because this person isn't loving, compassionate, and understanding, and they haven't brought you the tranquility and peace that you seek. And so that's why you had to bring it to yourself with the abundant card and being grateful for your experiences, grateful for the things. But they're apologizing, they're returning, and they're, because you distance yourself from this person. So I guess they never really thought that you would do that. This card tried, yeah, because they never really thought that you would end this energy. That death is here. The death card is carded Scorpio, but it says embrace change and let go of what no longer serves you. Death is not the end. It's a transformation that brings new beginnings. And so the new beginnings are going to come with this person, because they cause you to feel anxiety and anxious. We also have, let's see. Yeah, the Ace of Swords. You have clarity. So you know that when you try to communicate with this person, because they take things too serious and they're hard to adapt with things, and it's like they detach and isolate themselves, and there's a lack of trust or generosity when it comes to this person. You're not sure how it is, because in the past you've been willing to surrender to an experience or a situation with the Hangman energy, and now you're realizing that you have options, more options than just love. But remember, a true leader leads from the heart, inspires others to do more, dream bigger, and be better. And remember, this someday, one day, another time may be that this person is ready to communicate with you, because again, they've been dreaming about you when it comes to the messages that's here. The intuitive energy, the peacemakers, you know, they know that you're intuitive and you're psychic, so you feel this energy just like they do, you know. And so with the King of Wands being here, it just lets you know that the anxiety is here. But remember, someday, somewhere, another time, next lifetime, like I said, that tried to come out. That was out in another read. But the apology is coming, but you're not sure about the apology. So you're just like, yeah, damned if you do, damned if you don't, you know. So the lover's journey is what I'll pull next. And then I'll pull, because the third party shows his face, I'll go ahead and pull from the breakup oracle deck, and then I'll pull from the What's the Tea deck by Virtual Reality 9 Tarot. I'll go ahead and pull from that deck. But anyway, if you're interested in getting that deck, I have a coupon code, Phoenix Save 10, in order to get the deck, and I'll let you know. Nothing compares. So they're realizing that nothing compares. Subtle soul pull, unconditional lure. So the universe is sending this person back to you, because again, that's why they keep dreaming about you. You know, I tell you, I sing that song Talking to the Moon, because this person talks and you deal with this person through 3D. And to this person, it was all about the material, hyper focused on finances, status, and fame driven. And so that's where you were just like, no. So it makes sense if this is an air energy type person, you know, more so Gemini than anything. But this is, you know, what they only cared about, and the enigma, leaving it to the imagination, building a mystery. So that's what you had to do in order for them to get to this point to where they wanted to roll the dice and heal, weigh in pros and cons, leaving it to fate. So that's probably what they that's probably how they operated when it came to the material and the enigma, until, because it wasn't a mystery at first. It was when you guys first got together, but once you were at their beck and call, and it wasn't a mystery until you removed your energy, and now you distance yourself, and now the whirlwind is coming, the emotional whirlwind, because this person is dreaming about you. They have messages through their dream. They're trying to contact you through dreams and through the moon, talking to them. You know, it says hoping that you're on the other side talking to me too, is that song with Bruno Mars. But that's the thing. They're rolling the dice and they're going to take a leap and apologize to you because, again, nothing compares to you. Someday, somewhere, and another time is your energy. But they're coming in swift because they're going through anxiety energy when it comes to dealing with you being away from them, if that makes sense. And so now I'm going to pull. Let me pull from the situation deck. I haven't used her deck in a while. Intuitive Envisions 1111 is who makes this deck. So I'm going to pull from her deck to see. So Gone Over You is owned by Monica. It's called So Gone. So gone over you, you. Silly of me. I devoted so much time to find you, unfaithful boy. I nearly lost my mind. You know, drive past your house every night in an unmarked car. What do you have over me to break my heart? I don't remember. You make me feel. And I'm so gone. So that's the energy, you know, like, so I'm sorry for giving you guys my howling version of Monica's beautiful voice, but there you have it. So we're going to pull from the situation deck because, okay, this card at the top tried to come out unconditional love. So yeah, this is the thing. They're realizing that you're not gone anymore. You know, I'm so gone, you know, silly of me. You know what I mean? Like, devoted so much time, you know? Yeah. So again, dreams through song. I told you they lived through dreams and song. And the forbidden love was because there was so many, like, there was third party energies here. People were influencing this karmic situation. Third parties at the bottom of the deck. I cannot make this up. You know, they're third party energies, and this person always considered themselves as single. And so therefore, once you changed it up on them, then they start changing it up. And that's just how the universe works. Does that make sense? So now I'm going to pull from the What's the Tea deck. I kind of like my card decks being on my desk, but it's so cluttered with them. It makes me nervous. So there you have it. Okay, so we're going to pull from What's the Tea by Virtual Reality, and then we're going to pull from the Breakup deck. Ghetto Love is on. All I really want is a ghetto love. Oh, gotta make you mine. Y'all, I can sing a little piece. I'm sorry, y'all, I'm crazy. There you have it. So, you know, that is the energy that this is. You know, they like the ghetto love, you know. And until you stop giving them the ghetto love and realize that you are so gone, you started shining from within. And therefore, they had no other choice but to, you know, come in and apologize and tell you the things that they really want. Because, yeah, okay, so fake influencers, right? The fake influencers is like the people who, I'm not saying that this person is fake, but the people who feed into all of the hype, you know, so it support this person's retarded energy. Oh, I didn't mean to say that, but they support this person's energy, like, and make them feel like they're God's gift to green earth. But in actuality, this person is trying too hard. That's what I mean by that. Like, the fake energy, like, you know, makes this person just do too much. And, you know, you're just like, you know what? I can't compete with that because I'm not going to kiss your ass to be accepted. Spiritual haters, you know, that's what happens when, you know, a person is, you know, trying to be, it's like knocked off their block, like trying to be distracted from what spirit has for you or what the universe has to offer you when it comes to this situation. And so that's where these always, you know, all these people that try too hard and they're like trying to say and do everything to keep this person in their grasp or keeping them out and about, you know. And so once they realize, you know, it's cold outside when it comes to dealing with somebody that you don't trust, you know. And so at some point it just gets old. So I'm going to pull from the Breakup Oracle deck, and then I'll pull from the Messengers of the Heart, because again, you're shining from within. And so they're seeing that and they're feeling the emptiness of you being away. Focus on yourself. Yeah. So you're focusing on yourself. I thought another card flew over. Can't be trusted. You're focusing on yourself because this person can't be trusted. Dying in love. I'm trying to remain hopeful, but I feel you slipping away. So that's why they're coming in and they're coming in because they feel you shining from within, like that. You know what I'm saying? Like they feel like you're slipping away. Enough is enough, you know. So commitment. When I think about my future, I see you. So now that's where the apology is coming in at. Clueless. Honestly, I don't even know what I did wrong. Maybe you'll tell me. So you know what? You don't have to say it, and that's the problem with this person, because these fake influencers and the people, the spiritual haters who try to block this connection, is like they don't give this person a reason to question anything, because they're just like fake influencers. What is it? Trying too hard to be in this person's face. And so therefore, you first. I'm not making the first move. You know where to find me. So that is where the enough is enough at, and that you decided to focus on yourself, because again, they can't be trusted with this energy. So you're still feeling some kind of way. No escape. It doesn't matter how far I run. My heart always runs back to you. So you know what? You know that too, but you have to focus on yourself and not lose hope. But hopefully they want to change, because they're always the jealousy. Yeah. So jealousy. I get jealous when I think of anyone else having you and stealing you away, because and that's the reason why they feel like the energy is dying away. They're dying love, like it's dying away, because they see you out and about and they're not feeling your energy the same way they did before. So you kind of pulled that back and distance yourself. But when you pulled this energy back this time, you know, they had to kind of sit there and talk to the moon, when before they could feel you feeling them, or they could feel your energy going towards them. Because I tell you, when you manifest things and when you think about a person, what happens is like the Cupid's arrow, and it like you pull it back, and that energy of that arrow shoots back to this person, and they get that, you know, that TikTok video, this type shit on Normandy's song. Is it Normandy? This type shit make me violent. Ooh, that you see that TikTok when they start shaking, that's the energy that they feel when they get to thinking about you. And so that's when you stop doing that and sending that energy towards them. You just and start focusing on yourself. You know, you just like, enough is enough. I got to focus on myself, because you can't be trusted, because this same energy, every time they come back around, it doesn't change until it actually is not there. And then they want to kind of apologize twice, right? They want to apologize, and they realize the connection that you guys have, that nothing compares to you, and that the lessons is of third parties, that you can't be trusted, and that they're spiritual haters. And one day, someday is the energy that you were in when you were focusing on them. And then the apology comes out twice, because the anxiety comes because this person, or these spiritual haters, these third parties, was making this person feel like they were God's gift to green earth, you know. And so with the third parties and where is it at here? The materialistic energy, like that was just enough for life. And it's not, you know, it's not. They were trying too hard, you know, to be in this person's life. And you were just like, you know what, enough is enough. If this is unconditional, then, you know, it'll work out. And so that's where you are. The apology is coming in because nothing compares to you. And these people were trying too hard. And this person realized that they're spiritual haters trying to keep you away and them away from the unconditional love that you guys have, if that makes sense. So now I'm going to pull from the messages of the heart to get one more energy and then go from there, because I just feel like when it comes to this person, you know, they have to realize what it is that you bring to the table. And sometimes it's not always about finances, like it says here. At last, it says, they don't want you to give up now. It says it twice, right? When you've come this far, because it will all be worth it in the end. And that's what they're trying to pull with you. But you're just like, I heard it before. Taking aim. They have stepped into their power and taken action towards you. They will not miss the mark this time, meaning that it's unconditional love, and they're going to do the apologies, and they want to make sure that they don't lose you. The bottom of the deck is fairy tale. They think this kind of love only happens in fairy tale stories. Because of them, you are too perfect to believe it's true. So when you say fairy tales and we go back and we look at, hold on. Where is it at? That's What It's Made For is on by Usher. When we get back and we start looking at, I was looking for there is a rose in a jar, you know, like Beauty and the Beast, the fairy tale Beauty and the Beast, and I can't find it. I'll find it when I don't need it. But here's a rose here. But the fairy tale is basically is what they're trying to say is that you're a fairy tale. Now I lost the other cards because I don't know what I did with them. Okay, what did I do with the other cards? Taking aim. See, this is what I'm doing. Taking aim. Apologies. Nothing compares. Taking aim. I don't know what I did with it. But anyway, let's just go ahead. This was enough for this read. Again, this person, this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, is going to come and apologize to you because they realize the toxicity that they caused you. I am getting upset because I don't know. Did I say at last? They don't want you. I already said that one. But take an aim. Yeah, I don't know where it is. But anyway, so that is enough. Let me pull from the Heart Oracle or the Love Oracle, and then I'll turn around and pull a question, and then we'll end it with my affirmation. So I just feel like, you know, when it comes to this person, they're growing up. They're growing up. They're healing. They're realizing what it is, a new beginning. Yeah. So friendship is at the bottom of the day. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. So you guys need to become friends again like you were in the beginning. And that's the problem. When you take out that energy of friendship and you start feeling disappointed, then the friendship energy goes away. New beginnings is here. So new beginnings, a new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. So there's new beginnings. Secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. We already know that. That's why they're apologizing. Manifesting miracles. Your dreams is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. And emotions are, oh wait, let me show you. You're Always on My Mind by SWV is on. So it says emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. So it's good that said that, because in my book, the game, I say my book because, you know, it's what gets me through a lot. In my book, I had to talk about, this is my first time marking this book up, but I had to talk about the burdens, like releasing burdens and things like that. So let me just say this one thing to you, and then casting a burden is what it's called. So it says, I knew a woman whose burdens was resentment. She said, okay, wait. Let me go to the beginning of this. It says, the belief in lack was her burden. Oh, wait. For example, it says a woman in urgent need of money made light upon the Christ within and superconscious with the statement, I cast a burden of lack on the Christ within and I go free to have plenty. It says the belief in lack was her burden. As she cast it upon the superconscious with belief in plenty, an avalanche of supply was her result. We read the Christ in you, the hope of glory. Another example, it says one of my students had been given a new piano and there was no room for her. There was no room in her studio for it until she had moved out the old one. She was in a state of perplexity. She wanted to keep the piano but knew of no place to send it. She became desperate as the new piano was to be sent immediately. In fact, was on its way. With no place to put it, she said it came to her to repeat, I cast a burden on the Christ within and I go free. A few moments later, her phone rang and a woman friend asked if she might rent her old piano, and it was moved out. A few minutes before the new one arrived, she's saying it was a few minutes before the new one arrived. She says, I knew a woman whose burdens was resentment. I said, I cast a burden of resentment on the Christ within and I go free to be loving, harmonious, and happy. The almighty superconscious flooded the subconscious with love and her whole life was changed. For years, resentment had held her in a state of torment and imprisoned her soul, the subconscious. It says the statement should be made over and over and over, sometimes for hours at a time, silently and audibly. I can't say that. With quietness but determination. I have often compared it to winding up a Victoria. It says we must wind ourselves up within spoken words. I have noticed in casting the burden, after a little while, one seems to see clearly. It is impossible to have clear vision while there are thorns of carnal mind, doubts and fears poison the mind and body, and imagination runs riot, attracting disaster and disease. In steadily repeating the affirmation, I cast the burden on the Christ within and go free, the vision clears, and with it is a feeling of relief, and sooner or later comes a manifestation of good, be it health, happiness, or supply. One of my students once asked me to explain the darkness before the dawn. I referred in a preceding chapter to the fact that often before the big demonstration, everything seems to go wrong, and deep depression clouds the conscious. It means that out of the subconscious of arising the doubts and the fears of the ages. It says these old dialects of the subconscious rise to the surface to be put out. It is then that man should clap his cymbals like Jehoshaphat and give thanks to that he is saved, even though it seems surrounded by the enemy, the situation of lack or disease. The student continued, how long must one remain in the dark? I replied, until one can see in the dark, and casting the burden enables one to see in the dark. In order to impress the subconscious, active faith is always essential. Faith without work is dead. Without works is dead. In this chapter, I have endeavored to bring out this point. Jesus Christ showed active faith when he commanded the multitude to sit down on the ground before he gave thanks for the loaves and the fishes. It says, I give another example showing how necessary this step is. In fact, active faith is the bridge over which man passes to his promised land. Through misunderstanding, a woman had been separated from her husband, who she loved deeply. She refused all offers of reconciliation and would not communicate with her, he refused all offers of reconciliation and would not communicate with her in any way. Coming into the knowledge of spiritual law, she denied the appearance of separation. She made this statement, there is no separation in the divine mind. Therefore, I cannot be separated from the love of and companionship which are mine by divine right. She showed active faith by arranging a place for him at the table every day, thereby impressing the subconscious with the picture of his return. Over a year passed, but she never wavered, and one day he walked in. The subconscious is often impressed through music. Music has a fourth dimension quality and releases the soul from imprisonment. It makes wonderful things seem possible and easy of accomplishment. I have a friend who uses a Victorio daily for this purpose. Victoria is like a record player. It says it puts her in perfect harmony and releases the imaginations. Another woman often dances while making her affirmations. The rhythm and harmony of the music and motions carry her word forth with tremendous power. The student must remember also not to despise the day of small things. Invariable before a demonstration comes signs of land. Before Columbus reached America, he saw birds and twigs which showed him land was near. So it is with demonstration, but often the student mistakes it for a demonstration. It's for the demonstration itself, and it disappoints. So if that makes sense, you guys this is the chapter of casting the burden on The Game of Life and How to Play It by Florence Scovel Shinn. So the reason why I say I listen to music, I sing music, like I know how to sing, and you know I cannot sing, but it's okay. But I manifest a lot of things. But I had to read that today because when you have resentment for certain things that has happened in the past, you kind of look and visualize the things as if it's the present moment, and you cannot live in that. That's like living in fear. So you have to let that go when it comes to resenting a person and whatever this person has done to you. So again, they will learn their lesson. But just like they say, the lady sat there and for for 1 year, over a little over a year, she sat there as if this person was coming through the door, and he did come. But it seems crazy, but look at what we're doing now. We're trying to get energy on what has happened and what this person is doing. And so instead of you worrying about what this person is doing, see what you want. But remember, yours by divine right. If it's not yours by divine right, it will not come to you. So if you want it, you have to make sure you heal. This person heals, by you healing. You understand what that means? And that's why I say that. But I also say that I listen to music, I dance, I act like I can sing, like I'm Beyonce, and I really can't, And so that's just my way of manifesting happiness, peace, reading my signs as I listen to music to make me understand what it is. My signs mean everything to me. And so I have them all through my house, but that's just letting you know that the world is waiting for you to be great. That's my world is waiting sign. And that's why I named my channel that. The world is waiting for you to be great. Progress, not perfection. And if plan A fails, remember, there are 24 more letters in the alphabet, it should have said. Dream as though you have nothing to lose. Believe as though anything is possible. Love as though your heart knows no bounds. Live as though there is only today. So listen, always remember this. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love does not Love does not envy. Love does not boast. Love is not. Why is my camera falling? Oh, love. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It is not rude. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no records of wrong. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices in truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. Grace. We got to have grace. My camera is moving. That's funny. What you feel, you attract. So if you feel what you want, then it'll be all the good things, especially when you're going around dancing. Be fearless in your pursuit of what sets your soul on fire. They told me I couldn't. That's why I did. Mistakes are proof that you are trying. It's the book of answers here. And it says here, back here, if you can't see it though, right here behind the hourglass, it says, I adore pretty things and witty words, because that's just me. But if you go back down here, life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. And remember, you're an asset, not a liability. So when you get to that point to where you can't manifest anymore, you got to pull it back. That's why I read that book. I listen to the audio book, and I have it in the description. I don't get paid off of it because it's something that you guys need to hear. So manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance, right? So the next one is nothing is stopping freedom. Nothing is stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. So I say that, and I'm going to read this again. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. So let go of resentment. Beyonce's song, I won't sing it because I can hit that note. Okay, I'm not going to do it. But listen to Beyonce's song Resentment, because that's another thing, that you have to learn to let go of the things that you cannot change. And that's the past, And so I'm saying this to you as I had an episode earlier today, because I'm trying to let go of the past, but the past still haunts you. And that's the thing. Like you have to be able to get rid of this resentment. So I said that I went back to my book, and that was my first time highlighting that, because I needed to pop out to me about the resentment, because how can I teach you guys to move forward and I'm doing the same thing? So I have to constantly remind myself by dancing, by singing, by getting that energy out there and keep moving and reading my signs to remember, I now let go of worn out conditions of lack, doubt, hate, negativity, procrastination, stagnation, sadness, generational curses, debt, bad energies, heartbreak, bad health, and addictions. And remember, addictions can be to a person, place, thing, or a situation. So when you learn that, and you learn that the apology comes with returning the forgiveness and the gifts that come with that, and the gifts should be growth. And if the gifts aren't growth, then there is a reason why the divine hasn't sent this person back to you. So nothing compares to you. You already know that. You're an asset, not a liability. And so when you feel the need to have to go backwards, no, let it come to you. Keep working on yourself. Keep doing the things that you need to do in order to move forward. But remember that that is the things that the darkest nights produce the brightest stars. That's right here too. And so, when it's dark out there, remember, you have to have clarity in order to be able to see. You got to remember why you started this in the first place. And it was because you guys were friends in the beginning, but somewhere the signals got crossed and we got switched. I don't know what made me leave that shit. Let me see. That's it. It was the chicken. Help me get amnesia quick. I used to cut up their buddies. Now they saying they want me. You get what I'm saying? The Song Cry by Jay-Z. Listen to that song, because that's the soul. That's the same thing. It's like the signals get crossed when you guys are friends at first, and then you turn around and you want more, but then you see that there's intimacy. There's the intimacy brings hate, jealousy, and therefore when it and big-headedness, because when a person feels like they have everything, and that's where we go back to this third party and fake influencers, because somebody tries too hard. It takes for the person to actually sit there and look and see what is really the real thing that's in front of them, and that it's not about the material. It's not about the people that's fake influence and that's fake in their face, the people that's in the third party relationships that's willing to do whatever. It's about how you make them feel. And so they can say all this no escape and you running back and how they feel, but at the end of the day they won't apologize. But you got to send that energy out there, manifesting miracles. It will be a miracle if this air energy comes back and says, I don't want third party, I want you first, and I want us to be together forever. And I'm tired of living with you through telepathic dreams and songs. Enough is enough. Now, when they say that to you, what are you going to do? Are you going to accept the apology? Look at this. Are you going to accept the apology and forgive them and return the energy back and say, you know what? And I apologize to you for expecting you to understand me in my telepathic ways and in my way of us not having trust and isolating you from this energy and distancing myself without explanation, because I felt like you didn't understand that. You didn't understand what I meant when I was saying that I lived through you through the 5D, because your energy is so bad, and I know that I have unconditional love for you, so I do want this new beginning with you, but I feel so vulnerable. I feel like I see you every day, and I say someday, one day, somewhere, another time, this will happen. But then you say something when it comes to the forbidden loves and what you're used to, and then the universe says, nope, they're not ready. Focus on yourself, but still don't lose hope. This person can't be trusted yet, because again, they have to be able to forgive themselves and apologize. Apologize. But again, they can't apologize for the stuff that happened in the past. The third parties, the relationships, the egotistical, be dealing with fake people. They can't apologize for that. But what they can do is say that I'm trying to make this better for us, but we need to have a new beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. I know that we have a genuine, certain love, and it's unconditional, but we both have to figure out how to complete each other when it comes to at last. They don't want you to give up now when you come this far, because it will all be worth it in the end. And that's what they're trying to tell you, but you have to be able to listen. So I love you guys. I already said my affirmation. Let's pull a question and then we're moving forward. Yeah, I think this was a really good read, because it brought out, them, and it's letting you know that they're taking aim, because it says it right here, taking aim. So I'm pulling a question to see what question you need to answer for yourself, not for me. You can answer it in the comments if you want, or you can just go ahead and answer it to yourself. I'm okay with that. But it goes into a 360 circle, and it starts with friendship, and that's where you guys have to start back at, is being friends. What do I enjoy doing in my free time? How can I make more time for it? So figure out what you guys enjoy and what's your life purpose, and then you'll know what it is that you need to do. What can I let go of so I can have more space to receive? So there you have it. The lady let go of her piano, and she gave it to somebody else. She gifted it to somebody else, and who was willing to pay for it. And she also was able to make room for her new piano. So that is a lesson for us today. I love you guys. Let's say it again. I now let go of worn out conditions of lack, doubt, hate, negativity, procrastination, stagnation, sadness, generational curses, debt, bad energies, heartbreak, bad health, and addictions. And remember, addictions can be to a person, place, thing, or situation. I love you guys.